Okay, for the first question, what is your three-letter code?
My three-letter code is ASE, so artistic, social, and enterprising.
So, what are your first thoughts when you realize that these are the codes that revealed in your results?
I think I realized that it's very aligned to my actual values, so it's kind of amazing that it really highlights my personality, especially the artistic part, because I'm more in the artistic perspective rather than logical or more into like yeah. So I think it's really amazing. It's very, very accurate.
That's good. And how would you explain each of these letters?
I guess I would explain artistic as being more on the creative side, so more musically inclined, like those type of things. And I love makeup myself, so it very much aligns to myself. And also the social, the caring and empathetic, and I do care about people and I do want to help people. That's why I want to become a counselor in the future. And yeah.
And for the first letter, which is the artistic side, it pretty much aligns with what we talked about before. That you said that I asked you your childhood hero, and it was music.
Yeah.
And I guess that really aligns with how artistic you are in your life. And yeah, let's go on to the social aspect of the code. How would you go through that?
I guess the reason why I think it really matches and I think it's amazing the results like this because I do care about people even when I don't know them. I don't know if this is relevant, but when I was young, someone I saw was disabled and I felt really sad for them and I wanted to help them out. And also, I just like helping people in need. So, yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like you have a pretty strong respect for those who are really in need and you want them to, you know, guide and uplift them based on the despite the hurdles, you know. Yeah. Which is good. And what do you think? Does one feel clearly more important than the other, the letters? What do you think about that?
I guess for me, I think they're both equally important. But I feel like it's true. Like my primary would be the artistic part because that's more me. I like being artistic. I love music. I love makeup. I love everything creative. I like originality. I don't like copying other people.
I see. So you're really leaning more into figuring out your authentic self.
Yeah.
Originality. Nice. Yeah. For the next questions, how would the letters show up in your life? So you could explain it one by one. You go first with the artistic, the social, and then enterprising.
Probably with the artistic, the examples that's showing in my life is I love makeup since I was really young. So basically my family would always buy me makeup and I would use it and I don't usually do the typical makeup like the natural. I like more I kind of see my face as kind of like a painting where I would like to put like pink eyeshadows, red eyeshadows, purple eyeshadows. And also I really am musically inclined. So music I grew up with music since I was young. I love listening to it when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Just any of my music is my world. So that's the reason why I think that would explain in my life. And for the secondary, for the social part, the caring and empathetic, that's the reason why I wanted to become a counselor. Because I really want to help people out. I want to be there for people and my whole life, majority of my job is customer service facing roles. So my job is to help people out and just to be there for them. I do like helping people out. I do love recommending them items and food items and recommendations, and I do love supporting my friends as well. I love being there for them when they have problems or they need something, and I'm a gift giving person, so to the people that I care about, I always give them something.
Yeah.
And as for the enterprising, I'm not sure if I have potential leadership qualities, but I am motivated in what I want to do. If I wanted to do something, I'm really eager and motivated to do it.
Yeah.
No matter how hard it is.
Yeah. And speaking of the enterprising aspect of your code, I also assume that it aligns with the results you had with the value survey, which suggests that you had very high about you know values led leadership. Like you're the one who doesn't just tell anyone what to do, but to actually guide them.
Actually,
And-
that's correct.
And that's a pretty such a pretty good personality to have, especially that it pretty much aligns as well with what you want to do for your career. You want to help people, and at the same time you want to express yourself as well. It's part of your journey and what you had before as well.
Actually, that's amazing. That's spot on because actually, I don't really like to tell what people to do, but instead, I do like to guide them.
Right.
I don't like kind of being a dictator. I don't like dictating what people to do. So,
Yeah, pretty much as seen in the results, you somehow value more on leading people, not through, just because you have the upper hand, the higher position, doesn't mean you get to, use them for whatever you want. You will basically like search for meaning and purpose through your value as a leader, as a counselor in the future. Yeah. What about how we would link the letters to your life roles? Looking at these traits, you have artistic, social, and enterprising. Do you notice how they've shown up across the different areas of your life in probably your work, your studies, or personal interests?
probably the social one. It aligns with my counseling because I do want to help people out, and in counseling, you need to have a lot of empathy and you need to have the desire and values to help people out. And I feel like, yeah, that's what shows up. And as for the artistic, like I mentioned previously, I've loved makeup my whole life, and I like to express myself through clothes.
Right.
And also sometimes through hair.
Yeah.
My hair is really damaged right now, so I can't express. But before, I
Right.
used to do green hair, blue hair, red hair, you name it, just all of the
Yeah.
colors. But I really like to do self-expression, and I also motivate others to do self-expression too. When I feel like there was an example that actually these two kind of correlate to each other, the artistic and social, where
Yeah.
I had a friend who wasn't really confident about themselves and they never really dated anyone, and I think at that time they were 31 years old. So since I love makeup, she's kind of like not used to wearing like girly things, but she does want to try it out. So I introduced her to makeup and skincare and also fashion, and also my desire to help her find a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Desire, and I told her the tips on how to date. So I think that those two is really, it really aligns to my values with that. Yeah.
I think how you perceive life, it's sort of like based on the Holland codes. It's sort of like a merge of the three. I could definitely see it. since you're very artistic, you express yourself based on what you like, and you're social, meaning that um, you encourage a lot of people to help them, as well as while also enterprising, which you know um, interprets to which suggests that you not only have self-expression, but you also have kind of like social skills as well, which like correlates to um, leading them and guiding them and directing them to what they really want. Include, for example, like what you said a while ago, that since you like makeup, you've experienced a lot in the past as well, and you've encountered this person, you really want to help them based on what you've experienced as well in your past experiences. So you really want to guide them as much as you need.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Thank you. Yeah, but despite all that, I'd want to focus on the previous job experience you had, such as the toy job that you had, the perfume jobs.
Yeah.
Do you think, did you ever feel like you've had like, you had to hide those parts of yourself?
The artistic part and
Yeah, the codes, the traits.
Well, for me, I don't think so. I've always kind of true to myself. Even at work, me, perfume shop and stuff, I still dress a little bit differently compared to other people.
Yeah.
But I do have to be professional about it and not be too outgoing or too bright, because some people, they don't like it, and I understand that. But for me, I don't think I had to hide it. I've always kind of been true to myself. I love makeup and I just love helping people out.
Yeah, so in summary, despite all the hurdles and, for example, the rules you have to follow, and then the struggles of
I still bend it a little bit.
yeah.
Even if I know at work you're not supposed to wear too much makeup, I still gradually make it thicker and thicker
Right.
over
Oh,
time.
I love that. Yeah, I think that really shows how authentic you are to yourself. Like, despite all these struggles, you still manage to slightly break into your authenticity and your personality as well, and yeah. How about your current barbecue job? Does that also reflect, or do you have like certain struggles that you hide?
Actually, with my barbecue shop, I think that's the most authentic I am, because I can dress more freely in there compared to my other jobs.
Yeah.
My boss is more laid back in there since it is a family business, so I do just wear whatever I like, and yeah.
Yeah. So you really have no problem about restricting your identity.
I don't care about what other people think.
Yeah, good for you. This is the last question. So we're gonna talk about personal qualities from reflection, and these are like the qualities that stand out to you as the most important to who you are. Like, what are these like qualities that stand out to you?
Is it the IPIP personality?
Yeah, including that as well.
What stands out the most?
Yeah.
I guess probably the agreeableness,
Mm.
and also the neuroticism.
Neuroticism.
Actually, the reason why these two stands out, the agreeableness, is I tend to collaborate with people and I really like helping people out, but my problem is I do just say yes with everything. Like I just go with the flow. I always agree with people to say yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And with the neuroticism, it's very true. I am emotionally sensitive more than the average human. And also, I am prone to stress. I get stressed easily, and I do doubt myself a lot. So
Yeah.
those two stands out the most for me.